alone. It's 11 to 1. We want to hear your arguments.
My arguments? You want to hear my arguments? I've been giving you my arguments for the past 48 minutes. He's guilty for muffin's sake.
Well, we want to hear him again.
Every single thing that happened in that courtroom says he's guilty. Why don't you take that stuff about the old man who heard everything? You can't prove he couldn't hear over the L train. This business about the knife. Just because you found one that looks exactly like it? The lady across the street saw him. Why does it matter how many knives you found? The knife falling out of his pocket. In the movies! I'll bet you $5,000. I remember every movie I saw. I'll tell you, I got all the evidence right here. That's the whole case. Well, say something! You lousy bunch of bleeding hearts. You can't intimidate me. Rotten kids, you work your life out. Not guilty. Not guilty.
That gesture reminds me of something.
Ridiculous! Just convict the no-good hoodwink.
What's going on in here? You're gonna wake the whole town with this racket.
I just want to get out of here.
Don't let him go. He's the murderer.
This is outrageous.
I first noticed something was up when he mentioned that he was the owner of Beck and Call messenger service.
That's right, he did.
And Beck and Call uses the train for delivery jobs. All the time. I see them almost every day.
And the L train system's been in some trouble lately, so anyone who uses it as much as Beck and Call could have a pretty strong influence on when the trains run. Even calling a favor.
The train is what kept the old man from hearing the ruckus upstairs. Or almost kept him from hearing it.
But I couldn't smother his loud mouth.
You take that back.
While number 3 was explaining to us how the accused used the knife in the murder, he seemed convinced that the duplicate knife was the real murder weapon.
That's right. It's almost as if he knew it was the one.
And I saw number 3 at the pawn shop where the duplicate knife was sold.
And that's not all. When I was playing tic-tac-toe with number 3, I noticed his complete lack of spatial sense. He didn't even know which letter went where.
And I noticed number 3 is one of the few of us not wearing a ring. But he said his wife made up the Beck and Call name. So where was she? I'll tell you where she was. She was across the L tracks watching her ex-husband kill the wrong man.
He's making a break for it. Get him, number 9.
Somebody grab that weasel!
Stop resisting! Find out who's really behind this mask.
Jinkies.
Old man Winkerbean! That's right, that was me. I would have gone away with the 2 for you meddling kids.
Maybe you should have looked both ways after you crossed the street. Right, Scoob?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!